Japanese, you can mark the subject of a relative clause with the no particle instead of the ga particle. A relative clause is simply a subject and verb combination that describes a noun. For example, yuki ga furu hibi, which literally means days when snow falls. In this case, yuki ga furu or snow falls is the relative clause which describes hibi or days. So we can mark the subject of furu, yuki, with no instead of ga, and it will mean the same thing. Yuki no furu hibi. A phrase like this doesn't say much, so usually more is added behind the noun in order to make a complete sentence. We could say yuki no furu hibi ga suki desu, which means I like snowy days. Do you notice that no is easier to pronounce than ga? This is the reason why no is used instead, since having to say ga multiple times in longer sentences can be harder. If you find it hard to understand why no is used instead, in this case, just think of it as if the no particle is used to show possession, even though the possession can normally only be a noun. So furu or to fall becomes the possession of yuki or snow, so that it becomes falling of snow, which makes sense, right? Then the whole sentence becomes I like days with falling of snow, or more simply, I like snowy days. Please follow for more Japanese tips.